Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Nickelodeon's Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Wanted Bebop and Rocksteady. This is 80s Rocksteady that we have here. He comes on that typical TMNT blister card type packaging. And this one is the newer style. This shows 80s Bebop and Rocksteady right there. On the back, got a little bit of a bio. And you got the three figures from this wave. Only one I saw was Rocksteady. I did not see Bebop because I would like to get this Bebop. And then Leonardo, I don't know what's going on with Leonardo. So let's get Rocksteady out of the packaging. Accessories he comes with the accessories that we've already seen before, just casted in a different color. We got his little hammer. It's a little bit warped. And then you also get his sickle. You know, the whole Russian thing they were doing with Rocksteady and everything. Nice silver plastic, like really clean. So he comes with those. And then to look at the figure itself, I wasn't a big fan of Playmates doing the whole repaints on a lot of figures because some of the repaints looked like crap. And it was just like another gimmick to get more money, especially when there's figures that people are still looking for. Like I've yet to get a hold of a Muckman, which to this day, you know, it makes me sad because it was a figure I really looked forward to, and I never saw it in the wild at all. And they aren't making them anymore, and they were limited when they made them originally. So, you know, Playmates, if you're anybody from Playmates is watching this, re-release Muckman so people can actually get a hold of them. So, what's really cool about this figure is, as you can see, he does pay a lot of homage to his 80s self, and I never picked up the originals of this Rocksteady or Bebop because they just didn't grab me. It just was like, they weren't that great of figures. But now I have this one, and I'm glad I waited. So, as you can see, it's the exact same mold. You know, with a little bit of love to the paint. They missed a tooth there, but yet they painted them both on this side. So, guess I'll have to add a little bit of paint there. And what's different a lot is really the paint apps. And as you can see, some of these paint apps, it's just sloppy. Like this armor, it's cool that it's gold and everything, but it's just pours. The paint just pours over onto the skin part, and it's like that on both sides. Or that could be just the glue that they used to put these on seeping out from underneath. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't look good. I love the fact that he comes with the helmet, and you know, with the head, there's no really, the only articulation he gets is the turn, and when he turns, you get the nasty chunks that just don't look right. Like they could have put him on like put the head on a ball bag or something, because you're just like, it just doesn't look right. It looks nasty. And one thing I have with my head on my Rhino, if you can hear that, that is because his head is just, it's loose. But like, it's weird because it's like, it's tight to turn, but whatever it's on, it's just loose. Arms, and actually before we get into the arms, there's more to go on with the head, because this little helmet of his that they added comes right off. I think that's a really cool thing, to be able to remove the helmet. Yep, there's nothing I can really complain about having a removable helmet, especially when it stays on really nicely. He has all this strapping on there. It is separate pieces, and underneath the arm he does have like a little satchel as well. Looks like some indenting in the plastic on there. I guess it's okay. But no, I mean, I really like it. And then this is actually glued on the back, so you don't have to worry about this stuff like getting in the way and stuff. I wish I could sort of slide this out of the way, because I feel like his arm is hitting it, and that's the thing that caused the damage and indents to the pouch in general. Arms just really go up and down. He does have rotation at the wrist, and he still has the sickle right there, which would have been cool if they would have painted it gold to match that, maybe. Hammer on this one. And I don't even know if this is supposed to be like brass knuckles, or if this is just supposed to be like a scar, or what that's supposed to be all about on the hands. He has the nice waist swivel too. Get some nice motion. But again, when you turn it, you get the weird little extra lip of body, which doesn't look natural. And I guess, what is natural about a mutant rhino, actually? Now we get into the legs. Now when we get here down, this is where the paint they drop the ball. You can see this figure has sculpted camo. You can even see the brown on his crotch, not even painted thick enough to where you can see the plastic coming through, but this has sculpted camouflage. They didn't even really finish painting it. Some of the spots not even, like, they just didn't even follow the lines. Like, this is a coloring book for painting, and they didn't even keep it in the lines. Like, that's sad. Like, you're already painting it, just go that extra mile to finish the painting. There's like no green paint on the butt or the crotch of this figure. That's laziness. They released this figure giving us it's a great idea. Adding on extra accessories, making it be like the Rocksteady from the 80s, and sure enough, they dropped the ball on the paint and stuff. But it is already exceeding the paint job that I would expect from, these TMNT turtles, Wow, TMNT turtles. I just said turtles twice, if you think about it. Now his legs, they move this way. And they move this way. He's got some big treads on the boots right there. And one thing I did notice, that I was like, oh, these are some massive feet, for these shoes and stuff. And I was trying to twist and all that stuff to see, because it looked like it had ankle pivots. But all you have to do, that's right, we get removable clothes. They just pop out of their little rubber booties. And you get his rhino feet. Wish they would have painted these, because there's a lot of sculpt work into them. It's got detail in the toenails and everything. I really like it. I guess they're covered by the boots, but I would have liked that extra love to this figure. And yeah, there's really nothing, there's a lot of things I can nitpick about this figure, but for the cost and what they did for a re-release, this is a fantastic idea. So Playmates, if you're going to be redoing and repainting figures, definitely get the paint right if you're going to attempt to paint. Don't miss spots. But I love this idea. Repaint, add accessories and stuff like that. Make them be really cool. Don't just make a gold shredder and for no point. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get him all geared up, and I'm going to bring out some other Rocksteady figures that I have. Here we got my Rocksteadies, and I would have an original one because I know I owned it as a kid, but when you hit that certain age, toys aren't cool, and you just sort of either melt them, burn them, blow them up, shoot them, or you just sell them or just stop caring. And I think that's what I did as a kid, and now I'm like, man, I wish I still had them, because I still have some things that from when I was a kid, but I wish I would have my original Rocksteady and some of my other turtles. But as we're looking at these figures, this is the Rocksteady from the movie, and as you can see, he has like the camo pants, the boots, the little like helmet thing at the top, and then he has a hammer, which is funny, and then like brass knuckles. Then you got, this is more to the 80s style Rocksteady, which you got the helmet up top. This one is actually removable. I almost thought they were very identical, because if you look close, you got the little goggles on them as well. So very, very similar. This one does have the turtles, the turtle shell on the side, which this one had those, or maybe like instead of spikes would have been turtle shells for the shoulders. Would have been really cool, but you can definitely see, you know, these three fall into that original Rocksteady style versus the first release of this Rocksteady, who just used a rhino with a sickle and a hammer, which I wasn't very impressed with. So I just wanted to bring out these other Rocksteady so you guys could really see, you know, the different ones that are out there, and see that they, you know, the decent ones are following the, you know, 80s a little bit. A little bit, you know, still recognizable, iconic pieces to these characters. So this is my review of the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 80s Rocksteady. And if you like what you saw, add a like. Subscribe if you want to keep seeing more. Comment down below. Tell me some of your favorite TMNT figures, being from the originals all the way up to these newer figures that are out here. And good luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.